So the first award, as I mentioned before, is a new award that we have started this year, being the 10th year and milestone year. I wanted to make some things different and was trying to figure out what to do and decided one of the things we can do is we can add a Lifetime Achievement Award. So the criteria for the Lifetime Achievement Award is someone who is from Georgia or has been in Georgia long enough to kind of establish themselves as being from Georgia. So they may not have been born here, but they've lived here for a very, very long time, worked here and established. Everyone thinks they're from Georgia. Who also has basically a resume that is, have earned them a lifetime achievement. So when I was going through the list of who was from Georgia, one name popped out immediately to me. Not only is he from Georgia, he's from Marietta. And he has definitely met the criteria for a Lifetime Achievement Award. So I'm going to give you an example of some of his stuff. All right, so this is some of his stuff. He's done way, way more, as you probably know. I mean, I think the thing that everybody knows him most is this one right here, because that's kind of where he got started. And he's done that role in a number of different movies because he brought it back in Last Action Hero. He's brought it, and most recently we found out that he's doing it in Mortal Kombat. He's reprising that role in Mortal Kombat. For me, it was really neat to do this because a lot of my all-time favorite shows over the years are listed up here. I was watching X-Files every single week when it was on. Scorpion, absolutely loved it. The Unit is probably my favorite all-time TV show. It actually got to work with Max Martini once on a movie. Some people didn't know that he was in True Blood. It doesn't look like him because he's all scraggly and he's a werewolf. Of course, recently with Peacemaker, and he actually has some of the people from Peacemaker here. Another one of my favorite TV shows all time was one that he was on for a very short time before they killed him, was Stargate Atlantis, which I watched every single week. And I believe Rachel Luttrell, did she make it? Who was one of my favorite characters on that, Taylor Morgan. Loved that show, loved her character. So when his name popped up, there was no further looking for me. It's like, this is our inaugural recipient. So without further ado, what I'd like to do is welcome Robert Patrick to come up and accept his award.
Wow, how cool is that? Thank you very much, Richard. It's an honor to be here for the first time this has ever been handed out. So it's a great honor. I'm thrilled to be here. This is the theater that my mother used to walk to when she was a 12-year-old girl. Would come out here and watch films and see movie stars when they're out promoting their movies. And when this was offered to me, I couldn't turn it down. It's as much as I believe that I still have a lot more to give as an actor. I thought, yeah, what the hell? I'll take the Lifetime Award. So As every actor knows, and every actor that's here, we all know that our next role is the great role. We're always looking for the next great thing we're going to do, and we all believe that we haven't done our ultimate role, and that's how we go about doing business. And that's what keeps us chasing after with this craft, and it's a wonderful craft. I learned here in Marietta, mostly by running around in the woods with a good buddy of mine, Kenny Andrews. Kenny, you're right there. You want to stand up? He's not an actor. He's a contractor, and by God, he's a good one. So, yeah, we used to run around in the woods, and we would play Army and all sorts of adventures, and fight with cottonmouth rattlesnakes and swim with water moccasins, and we had great adventures. So Marietta was the place where really the child imagination, kicked in, and that's something that I use with my craft on a daily basis. And I'm so grateful that I was able to do it right here in Marietta. I was just with my mother in Cleveland, and she wanted to thank you all for this. For her, yeah. She wanted to be an actress, and she gave it up when she had me at 20. And she had 5 kids and raised 5 kids. And I think that rubbed off on me. So it's an honor to receive it for her.
So now we can move on to the rest of the awards for tonight. We did have some glitches earlier today, as I've mentioned, so we're going to try to move pretty quickly through this because I know some people have flights to catch. So what we'll do is instead of stopping and chit-chatting and asking questions for after every film, we do like we always have done, and we'll do a Q&A at the end of the awards program. I'll ask for one person from each film, whether you want or not, because people may have questions about your film, to please come up and we'll do a Q&A there. So now let's move on to the awards for the overall festival. And there's a lot of them. First of all, before I announce these awards, you've probably noticed there are some people who are helping me out here. I could not do this festival without them. They're handing me awards. They're running the desk. They're going around to all the places. They're getting sponsors. They're arranging for volunteers. It's just too much for one person to do. I could not do it without them. So please help me thank them for all the work they do. So the best soundtrack for the film festival is sponsored by Andrews Brothers Dueling Pianos. Look them up on the internet. There's also all their stuff is also in our program. Appreciate their sponsorship. Are they here? Okay, they're not here. I was going to have them present the award, but I will go ahead and do it myself since they're not here. And the award goes to. Oh, are you here? Are they here? Oh, come on up then. And the winner for best soundtrack goes to Inshallah. And they're not here, so we'll have to mail it to them. Thanks for our sponsors. We have a lot of sponsors, and we couldn't do this without them, so please thank them. Best wardrobe. As I mentioned before, wardrobe and makeup are the two ones that make us as actors. They try to make us look pretty. For some of us like me, they fail miserably, and I just have to look plain. But for most of you who are very pretty, I love the outfits you guys are wearing. It's great. There's some some folks who are in antebellum stuff, and that's really cool. So the winner for Best Wardrobe goes to Kat Ping Nagar for Free Lover. They're the ones in the antebellum outfits. That was kind of a hint when I mentioned it. Best Visual or Special Effects goes to Dwayne and Luanne Bontrager for AA Iron. So they had a film race film and a festival film. Go for this. What's this? It's the trophy. Best writing in a short film. I write my own film, so I know how hard it is to write and how much you anguish. Even after you started filming, you're still making changes because it's never right. It can always be better. So appreciate your writers a lot. Best writing in a short film. Evan Barron for That Place You Hate. So I wanted to tell you, somebody asked me one time, what do I get out of this festival? Because I don't take a paycheck. I work year-round on this festival and don't take a penny. Every dollar that comes into the festival goes back into the festival. Somebody asked me, if you don't get paid, what do you get out of it for 12 months worth of work? And my response was, when I call Evan Barron and he comes walking across that stage, the look on his face, that's what makes it worth it. Best writing in a feature film. And the winner is Stephen Wallace for The Martini Shot. I have a hard time seeing if you guys are here because of the spotlight. Best cinematography in a short film. And the winner is Ruthie Grumby from Under the Hawthorn Tree. And it looks like they're not here. So we'll move on to Best Cinematography in a Feature Film. And the winner is Russ DeYoung for The Martini Shot. Congratulations. I actually had people who watched the film and came out and talked to me and told me about, there were certain shots in there they said there was the most beautiful shots they'd ever seen. So that was just people who watched the film, not, me or somebody who was judging it. Best editing in a short film. And the winner is Colin Babcock, Frequency. Okay, they're not here. So. Best editing in a feature film. And the winner is a whole bunch of people, William Neal, H. Nelson Tracy, Almog Avidan Anatar from Breakup Season. Best Director in a Short Film. And the winner is Victoria Lynn Weston, Free Lover. Congratulations, you're welcome. Best Director in a Feature-Length Film. And the winner is Stephen Wallace, The Martini Shot. I'll tell you, I first saw this film at a festival in Texas, and every time they called something for a feature film, we all knew who won it, because they called his name every single award.
Thank you so much.
Now this is a new award. This is something we just added this year. There's been a movement amongst Hollywood to recognize our stunt performers, which they haven't been. So I decided to take the reins for our festival and add Best Stunt Performance to our festival. So Best Stunt Performance goes to Deceased. Again, Best Young Actor or Actress, our future talent who are talented already. I'm jealous. The winner for Best Young Actor or Actress goes to Lorenzo de Oliveira, Peter's Plan.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Best Actor in a Local Film. Just like with film racing, our definition of local film is Georgia and any state that touches Georgia. So the Southeast United States. And are the folks from Cobb Travel and Tourism here? Because they're supposed to be presenting this award. I will present it in their behalf. Best Actor in a Local Film goes to Justin Edwards, Janitor 988. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, don't forget this. I do want to say a word about Cobb Travel Tourism. They came to me about 8 years ago and wanted to become my first title sponsor. They were the ones that allowed me to move from 2 days to 4 days and really offer a lot more things like all the presentations that we offer. They really kind of were the Kickstarter to making this the festival that it is today. So, Best Actress in a Local Film. And the winner is Christina Lytle, Free Lover. Best Ensemble Cast, and I also want to recognize this sponsor here because they came on as a second title sponsor for me. But not only did they come on as a title sponsor, but Barbara Garvey at East Coast Talent just happens to also be my agent. So a special place in my heart for her. Best Ensemble Cast goes to The Martini Shot. And I don't know about you, but when John Cleese told him, when John Cleese told him to make sure he has a good plot, I cracked up. It was, to me, that was the best line in the film.
Thank you. Thank you.
Best Supporting Actor in a Short Film. And the winner is John Vertullo for My Friend Maddie. Okay, they were here, but I guess they're not now. Oh, here comes somebody. Best Supporting Actress in a Short Film goes to Michaela Wade, Room for None. He can absolutely accept this on her behalf. Congratulations. This is the writer of the film, so yeah, he can do it. Now she'll wish she came, won't she? Oh, well, there you go. Best Supporting Actor in a Feature Film goes to Derek Jacobi, The Martini Shot. Now, I do realize that this is not going to look very big next to his Emmys, but hopefully he'll put it up there next to it. I didn't hear what you said. I said this won't look very big next to his Emmys. He'll still put it up there. Best Supporting Actress in a Feature Film goes to Morgana Robinson from The Martini Shot.
Did you hear it?
Hey, Matthew? One for Morgana, too.
Good Lord.
He's going to need more hands. And Best Lead Actor in a Short Film goes to Eric Newcomb for Bounty.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right.
Best Lead Actress in a Short Film goes to Poppy Rue Babcock for Frequency. And I don't think they're here, so I'll have to send it to them. They're not here. They're not here. Best Lead Actor in a Feature Film goes to Matthew Modine, A Martini Shot.
Georgia, Georgia. What a beautiful place.
Best Lead Actress in a Feature Film goes to And before I hand this out, I'm going to apologize because my sponsors were supposed to award these, so please come up and hand this award out for my sponsors. That was my mistake. You were supposed to be up here presenting this award, so my mistake. I got so excited about handing these out. So, why don't you stay up here, present the next one. Stay up here and present the next two. No. I want you to. All right, cool.
I'm going to present the next two, it looks like. Next award for Latin Film Award goes to The Red Egg. Okay, tell Carlos congratulations. Congratulations.
Robert's doing that one. Yeah. So I did want to. They're one of our sponsors that came in this year. The Actors Life Organization, or TALO, is that right? They do a lot of things for actors. If you look in the program, it has all their information. It's also on our website. If you go to our website, there's a link to their website on our website. I'm really happy to have them on as new sponsors. Without our sponsors, we could not have this. And so from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Hey, the Veterans in Film Award goes to Consequences.
Thank you. Oh my God. I would like to thank everybody who's in charge of the Cobb International Festival, and thank my crew here, everybody, and thank you for everybody who came out to watch all the films, and congratulations to everybody.
All right. No. So as we're going through these, I forgot to mention what the criteria are for these special awards. For the Latin Film Award, Veterans in Film, African American Film, these that are coming up, the criteria is that it has to be produced and or directed by a veteran or an African American filmmaker or a Latino filmmaker. So it's especially recognizing those who a lot of times don't get the recognition they deserve. And we want to have that. I also want to say that for that award, for Veterans in Film Award, it's sponsored by VetTix, which is an organization that supports veterans by collecting tickets to all kinds of events and then donating them to veterans so they can experience baseball games and football games, the Cobb International Film Festival, because I donate a whole bunch of full festival passes to them so the veterans can come and enjoy these films. So, the African American Film Award, directed or produced by an African American filmmaker, the winner is, look at me. So hard to see with a spotlight in your face, but it has to be there. Okay, it does not seem they're here, so we'll move on to the next one. Women in Film, same thing. Directed and or produced by a female filmmaker. And the winner is Under the Hawthorn Tree. They weren't here earlier. And they're not here, so we'll have to send them their award. Best film by a first-time filmmaker. When you watch these films, a lot of times it's hard to believe they'd never made a film before because they're so good. The winner of Best Film by a First-Time Filmmaker goes to The Pact. I will tell you that my parents come up for the festival every year from Florida so they can enjoy and help and all of that. This was their favorite film. Best Student Film, again, sponsored by East Coast Talent Aging, my wonderful agent, Barbara Garvey. And the winner is That Place You Hate. Best Local Film, again, sponsored by the Cobb Travel and Tourism, our first title sponsor, that we could not do this without them. Hopefully they're watching the live stream and they'll see us presenting these for them. Again, local film, Georgia, any state that touches Georgia. Best local film is Bounty.
I appreciate it. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Best International Documentary Film. And I'll tell you, documentary film is an art form all in itself that narrative filmmakers a lot of times can't understand. There are different cuts, different shots, a lot of that. They're hard. And so I applaud anyone who takes on making a documentary film. So Best International Documentary Film goes to Harmonics and Heartstrings, the Power and Glory of Bollywood Music. Yeah. That was really interesting. It explained a lot of why Bollywood music is so important to Indian culture. I really learned a lot from that one. Best Domestic documentary film. This was my parents' second favorite film. And the winner is Shirley. Story of Shirley Muldowney. Yeah, they're not here. Best International Short Film. And the winner goes to Boys Things. They did message me and tell me they had hoped to come, but they just couldn't make it from India. So, best domestic short film, and the winner is Free Lover. Best International Feature Film goes to The Martini Shot. You know, sometimes people don't think of Canadians as being international, but, you know, they are a whole different country. So. Best Domestic Feature Film goes to Breakup Season. So I know some of you have planes to make and all of that. I mentioned that we had a glitch a little earlier, and we had a couple of films that didn't get screened. So before we get to the Q&A, while we have a room full of people, we did have 2 films from the 100-hour film race that were local non-finalist films. I mentioned that we show all of the final films, but when I purchased it, the first thing I did was say, everyone who's a local film gets screened, whether you're a finalist or not. Is there something I can do for the local filmmakers? So we did have 2 that we had a glitch for that we didn't get to watch. So if you wouldn't mind, can I show those films before we get to the Q&A? Okay. So Julian, if you can show those 2, and then we'll come back and do the Q&A.
Before you guys get over here, please wait a second. My name is Jordan Rios, and I have been with the film Marietta International Film Festival, which turned into the Cobb International Film Festival for 10 years. It has been my honor and a pleasure to work with this amazing gentleman right here, who has made it his duty and his honor to make it possible for people who would not otherwise see their films on the big screen to be able to screen their films here. Can we please give them a round of applause? I have worked with other film festivals before, and one of the reasons why I am honored to say that I have been with this festival for 10 years is because of all those film festivals that I've been part of, this is the only person here who does not do it for the money. He does it for the love of filmmaking, the love of filmmakers, and the love of actors, and everyone out here who would not have this opportunity. Candace?
Oh, that's good. You said it all. Thank you.
And so I want to read what it says here. It says, presented to Richard Tamanero for 10 years of excellence and dedication to helping independent filmmakers' dreams become a reality. Thank you, Richard. We love you.
Yeah, I am going to have to now watch these films because I don't want to cry while I'm doing Q&A.